Welcome back here to the central commentary position. Land Rover Rugby Park. We do apologise for the live stream glitch on the Pirates Palmy game. Sorry we couldn't bring that to you. We've got the back end of that game here now. I think there's probably 5-10 minutes to go till full time. Palmerston were leading 15-10 at half time, and they've gone in for one try in the second half. So I think the score at the moment is 20 points to 10. Not long to go. Joining me today, Dragons legend. He's got fans mobbing him at the moment. Welcome, Greg. Greg Tobin, Dragons legend.
Thanks, Jimmy. Great to be here and sharing the commentary position with you. I look forward to an exciting match. The Dragons have had a pretty good preparation leading up this week. We've had half-decent numbers at training, and we're looking to put on a good show.
Yeah, your B grade had a good win, not a big win. High-scoring game against South earlier on today. A bit of talent running out there in the back line and the forwards. A few new players.
Yeah.
Are they all registered, Greg?
Well, let's not get carried away. I'm not supposed to answer these questions without my legal team present. You know, standard Dragons policy.
Yeah. Is Drew part of your legal team?
He's actually banned since the incident last year. We all know about that incident. Yeah. Hang on. We've got a member from the crowd who wants to give a quick hello.
Hello.
Well done. A South supporter there, no doubt.
Yeah.
So currently we're watching the back end of Pirates versus Palmerston. The University Pirates, Palmerston Crocs. Palmerston 4 from 4 at the moment, looking to make it 5 from 5 in round 1. There can't be too much longer to go. Palmerston leading 20 points to 10.
So Jimmy, what do you think about the condition of the pitch?
Greg, the pitch looks good. Bit of green. We're approaching mid-March. We've had a good wet season. The water doesn't hang around. Looks fresh, looks fast. I think it's going to be an entertaining game.
Yeah, it's probably about 25 degrees currently, like a nice pleasant conditions. So I think it'll be a good free-flowing game and probably a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. We've got the lights from TIO Stadium in the background, and I was commentating the women's fixtures here at 2:30 this afternoon, and it was very warm, but it's perfect conditions now. A little breeze, and thankfully we'll be using Gilbert's tonight, which the NTRU finally come to their senses and realise the current stock of tsunami balls are like soap pads, and until Tsunami send out their new batch with Gilbert grips, we've been given permission to use the Gilberts. So Gilberts it is tonight. I'm
sure the players will be welcoming those with open arms.
I've been hounding that point home in the last month, and it makes for... are we off? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We weren't on Facebook until I did that. Sorry.
Sorry there, sorry there, listeners in Facebook land.
We'd like to welcome you all, especially Mark Zuckerberg. I heard he's tuning in tonight and is an avid supporter of South Darwin.
Well, look, NT Rugby Union live streaming is proudly brought to you by Mark Zuckerberg and the team from Facebook. They sponsor this. They give the commentators, I think it's about 30 grand a call. So
and a Land Rover.
It's a Land Rover.
I'll take mine in black and gold, please.
So apologies there again if you missed out. If you're waiting on Facebook, a few technical issues early this afternoon meant we couldn't bring you the full game here between Palmerston Pirates. We've got the back end of it. Palmerston leading 20 points to 10. There's only minutes left. Palmerston looking to make it 5 from 5. And joining me here is Greg Tobin, the Dragon stalwart. Unavailable this year, Greg.
Yeah, plagued by a knee injury currently. I could possibly be retired, but we'll see how it goes.
Wow, you've heard it there on NTRU live streaming. Greg Tobin, potentially retired.
Yeah, well, you heard it there. We know what the anti-news front page is going to be.
Let's just see how the next 80 minutes go and see if we can maybe get a career, mate. The last call here with Marty O'Brien from Pirates, we were getting messages from the Fox Sports kick and chase crew wanting details for Marty. I see how many swear words you can get in, mate, in the next 90 minutes.
Well, just fair warning to all the viewers out there, I did grow up in Karama, so so you might want to turn the volume down if you're easily offended.
Mate, this has a MA rating. It was an R rating with Marty, but I think with you we can bring it back to an MA rating.
For mostly awesome.
Those under 15, please seek parental guidance. Palmerston here on the attack. They've got the scrum. 5 out. They've trapped the Pirates in their own in-goal area to force the scrum.
Can we get a close-up of the scrum? Is that Mark Riddell slotting into halfback there for Palmerston?
It does look like Piggy Riddell. Oh no, it's Tommy Taylor. Stalwart of the Crocs team. Falls in, number 8 picks and goes. He goes blind. He's looking for his fullback who cuts through. Some feeble defence there on the blind. Palmerston up 25-10. Oh, I reckon that might be the ball game. That's probably secured the bonus point.
Let's test.
Let's our IT guru Ocean Hippie has stopped us from going to the replay. So what you're watching here, ladies and gentlemen, the back end of the Pirates Palmerston game. We didn't get the live stream happening, but South versus Dragons about to kick off.
It's probably about 5 minutes away by my clock.
Is that local time or Karama time?
Karama time is local time.
True. What's your name, mate?
Max.
Max, do you play rugby?
No, I play soccer.
Yeah. What's your position in soccer? Max, a bit embarrassed there. Oh, jeez. Tell me next time you do that, Tom.
So we can take the beers off the table.
I reckon that might be full time there, Greg. Palmerston looking to convert the latest try. It's coming around just to the right. No, Simon's going to play the kickoff. He wants some more rugby. He wants us getting home at 10 o'clock again tonight.
Look at the technique on the touchy. Good sprint definition.
Yeah, shoulders back. It's good. Welcome to all our Facebook viewers. We've got a message there from Donna. Sorry, Donna, we don't have the live stream facilities over on Field 2. We'll try and keep the scores rolling through. The Cougars versus Swamp Dogs over on Field 2. About to kick off. We'll try and keep you updated. Here we go. Simon's called at full time. Palmerston Crocs have defeated the Uni Pirates 25 points to 10. Greg, have you got your Dragons team sheet? Do you know you're 1 to 15?
Yeah, I've got the team sheet. Hang on. Oh, give me a moment.
Mate, while you're doing that, I'll go through the South team. Front row this week, Asafa Havia, Jordan Fazy will go to hooker and Brett Joyce to loosehead. Gordon Perrott returns and will lock the scrum with Lai Kerasai. Fraser Suffren makes his 2018 run-on debut at 6. Tommy Hiramatsu at 7. David Boyle captaining and at 8. The back line, Billy Burns, Setafana Thakau goes to 5'8". On debut tonight, Sky Wanahi. On the wing, in the centres, we've got Vinnie Mann, and again on debut, Reggie Manu at outside centre. Abeli Atanasia on the other wing, and Darren Coulton slots into the fullback role with Dallas Penatito unavailable.
So Vinny's playing in the centres, is he?
Vinny's played at, this will be his 5th game in a row at 12. That's his natural position. He represented France under 19s at 12.
Oh.
And with Billy Byrne pushing up from 10 to 9 this year, it's worked really well.
Oh, that's good to hear. Do you know much about Vinny's earlier days playing rugby?
I don't know too much about it. I know that when Vinny arrived in 2016, we had a Samoan playing with us as well that a lot of people will remember, Big Misty. And they both worked out that they played against each other in the 2009 under 20s World Cup. Misty playing for Samoa and Vinny playing for France. So that's funny how two guys playing against each other end up playing the same team in Darwin. But mate, other than that, I don't know too much about his previous rugby before coming to Darwin.
What about the allegations that he may or may not be an actual wizard?
No, he's a wizard. He's the French wizard. That's been confirmed by the NT News. Yeah, that's...
We've all seen the evidence on the field. So.
He's magic. He's absolutely magic.
He's a delight to watch.
There we go. We're just zooming in on here on Dragons warming up. What position? It's great to see. Look, Ed Sheeran touring the country and performing, and he's able to make it up and make your first grade team tonight.
Yeah, well, everyone knows how big a rugby fan he is, and he's actually Dragons life member number 45. So
fantastic.
While he's in the country, it's just really great to have him back on the field. This is actually his 2nd game.
There he is, Ed Sheeran wearing the number 9.
Number 9. I
heard an interesting stat last night that 1 in 20 Australians bought an Ed Sheeran ticket. There you go. It's 5% of the population. I didn't get one.
A lot.
Did you get one?
No,
you probably got one for free.
Yeah.
Considering he's your brother.
Yeah. Oh well, you know, Ed's a businessman, so no freebies for the fam.
Is Ed captaining the team tonight? You got your 15 there?
Yeah, we got
Palmy just singing their victory song there.
Ed Sheeran / Drew Tobin is the Dragons captain at halfback, and Matty Mallard's the vice captain. I might just go through the team list.
Yes, please do, G2.
At this moment. So we got James Crook in prop, Grayson Habib playing hooker. Hade Winatana's returned this year after an extended break. He had suffered a nasty ankle injury a couple years ago, and it's really good to see him back on the field. On debut, Dragons junior Jonathan Day playing in the 2nd row. Cody Westrup, the other 2nd row. Richard Offa, flanker. Matthew Mallard is the vice captain and number 8. Drew Tobin playing scrum half. Nigel Marr. We've got Kyle playing on the left wing. Gregory Smith, centres. Charles Sinapati. What a beast he is. Look for him to come back across the grain in this game, and he'll be a damaging runner.
What position is he playing?
He's on the wing.
Wing, nice.
Sorry, centre. Ruben Castro playing the wing. It's his 2nd game for us. He had a blinder last week. Jonas Nicky at fullback, long-time Dragon Junior. Runner Kandiri also on debut. And the bench is polished off with Damien Schubert and Ben Sipos.
Yeah, you got probably the same amount on the bench that we do tonight. Wasn't too many B-graders keen to hang around after a 6 o'clock finish. The body starts to stiffen up. I know I'm feeling a bit sore after 70 minutes of scintillating B-grade rugby on field 2.
Yeah, it does take
sure
it out
you're
of
over
you.
there watching.
Especially if you start rehydrating after the game. So
especially when you're 38 like I am.
That's Hade Winatana on screen. He's a big boy. His shoulders are so wide. Most always he has to go through side on.
I know the feeling. He's playing hooker, is he? That's the number 2.
No, he's propping. On screen there you can see Jonas Nicky in the centre. Expect some razzle dazzle from him today. He's very talented. He's He's still young. It's his second year in A grade. NTRU Rising Star nominee last year. And he's just, for a player that young, he's got outstanding vision.
Jonas played with the NT Youth Mozzie Sevens, did he? The Nationals last year?
Caleb. That was his brother Caleb. Caleb played B grade today. Apparently he had a blinder.
Yes, he did. He played well.
He's easily identifiable by his afro style haircut.
No. Yes, I recall Caleb running around me 4 or 5 times.
Oh, actually, I think Jonas was there as well, playing for the Lloyd McDermott.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Maybe.
Confirm your facts, Greg, and get back to us if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on the halftime report, okay, when we're doing the highlights.
You're an AFL fan. We can hear the crowd over there at TIO again. Currently got 16,000 viewers watching.
16 concurrent viewers, and that's just on Facebook.
I'm sure there'll be a big crowd tuning in. They'll be tuning in interstate, overseas. Some will be local, but be sitting back in the air conditioner. Get down to Rugby Park. Entry's only $5 for adults this year.
Under 18's free.
Under 18s are free. I don't know if we're waiting for the ref. We might be having a minute silence, actually, for the passing of the Cougars player earlier in the week.
Yeah, very sad news for the Cougars club and the NTRU community.
A few comments coming in here now. G'day to Paulina, watching over in Fiji, Belly's wife. About to kick off, Paulina. Rawiri, South regular 10 on R&R at the moment, watching from the Sunshine Coast. A couple of Dragons fans chiming in.
Shout out to Timothy O'Neill, currently watching from France.
Oh, Timmy. G'day, Timmy. Heard you're in France. The city, you're in Paris, mate, the city of love.
Yeah. Make sure you bring back plenty of baguettes for the boys, all right?
Dan Louis has just joined the page from the UK. Former South player who's relocated back. And... we've got Chad Mummy. Hayden Summers watching. I thought Hayden might be working tonight, but probably some of those monsoon bounces might be streaming. Cold here in England, Dan says. Dan, it's probably say about 28 degrees. Probably 40% humidity. Light breeze coming through. Cold can of beer. It's dry season weather nearly.
It's getting there. Can't be too far away.
Dragons kicking off, running towards McMillan's Road. South to receive. We've got Jake Barlow refereeing tonight. Got 2 young assistant referees, which is good to see. Jake's about to blow the whistle. We're going to start the clock. Darwin Dragons v the South Darwin Rabbitohs. Here we go, we're on. Gordon Pirrett taking that one off the kickoff. Good leg drive. Tommy Hiramatsu with a charge. South getting to 2 phases, which will be pleasing for the coach. There we go. 3 phases. He's asked to get to 3 phases 3 times tonight, so there we go. Jordan Fazey's creeping into hooker tonight. He's backslammed. Good defence from the Dragons. And the Dragons might have pilfered that one. No, South secure it. Ball's gone to Setafano. He's looking for a clearing kick. Is that too big?
Yes.
Out on the full. I'll come back here for a line out. Ball boy's out on the field. He probably needs to come back out there. Dragons ball. Dragons ball, Greg, about 30 out.
Yeah, that was a good tackle from Cody Westrop. Let's hope he's in. I've got plenty more of them. Where that came from. That's Grayson Habib taking the throw.
Ed Sheeran with the clearing pass. Dragons looking for some continuity. South's looking to stay disciplined here.
It's Richie Offa's first touch for the game.
Onto the left foot.
Find the danger man at belly. Good tackle.
Darren Colton with a clearing kick. Everyone's offside. Darren needs to run through and put everyone on.
Jonas Nicky. Where's the razzle dazzle?
Good passage of play there. First stoppage, knock on to Dragons. Might just get the cameraman to zoom in on that football there. We got a tsunami ball. I'll be ropeable. Oh no, it's a Gilbert. I pumped that one up there yesterday, Greg.
How many PSI?
I didn't check the gauge actually. Put 34 in my cars. But I don't know about
I mean, Billy still may drop.
What's the standard? I don't know that one. Dragons with an injury out in the back play there.
It's Richard Offa going down, holding his knee.
Clock is stopped there. Not quite 3 minutes in. Pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah, I think they're both teams just finding their feet, and we'll get things going.
Try and bring you as many results as we can. Earlier today, Uni Pirates women defeated South Darwin women 25-0. South Darwin girls defeated the Swamp Dogs, I think, 5-0. I'm not sure about the University Swamp Dogs women's match. I believe Palmerston had a big win over the Uni Pirates in B grade to 0. Darwin Dragons defeated Souths in B grade in a high-scoring game, 43-31. Big bonus point victory there for the Dragons B grade. It's currently on the bottom of the table, so that'll be a
yeah, it's a
win.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is.
Hopefully it brings some momentum to the team. With this early start to the season, they've struggled a bit with numbers, but you've had a couple of long-time Dragons players come back, especially Trevor Nichols.
Oh, Trevor's back.
No, was he? I think so.
Yeah, right. I didn't see about that. Also in A grade, Palmerston defeated Pirates 25-10. Try and get some scores from Field 2 in the Cougars Swampies clash over there. That'll be an interesting game too. Cougars 0-4. Swampies with their first win in A grade in 21 years.
Yeah.
Looking for their second. It'll be a close match over there. I know Cougars with a few players returning.
Casuarina will be pumped up tonight.
Oh, that's a big scrum there, and he's found a little hand in the scrum from Dragons. That was a good scrum there. Dragons might have got the upper hand there on that scrum over Souths, but Souths get the penalty. Billy Byrne to kick for touch. Driving deep into Dragons territory. We'll see how this line out goes. Currently South's star hooker out injured. Throwing for Souths has been a real issue since Bryn went down injured a couple of weeks ago. Brett Joyce has the duties tonight. Apparently he's got a bit of throwing experience from his junior days. And he's a 6 playing loose head prop tonight. Versatile. That's a nice throw. Great take from Tommy Hiramatsu. Good hands from Billy Byrne. Stefano. Good low lick pass there. That could be Reggie Manu's first crash. Pick and go there. That's a loose pass. Coach will not be happy. Very sloppy from South. Dragons on the counter.
Ruben kicks down the
I
sideline.
heard a whistle, but it might have been field 2. Belly Atanasia slips over. Mate, maybe the pitch is a bit dewy. A lot of players slipping over. Tommy Hiramatsu at the back on his own. He's put up a midfield bomb. Dragons will look to take that. They don't. Tommy makes the tackle. Great D.
Well, I think Tommy saved our asses there.
Great play, Tom Hiramatsu. Souths at 6s and 7s. They're all over the shop. Good pressure from Dragons.
They weren't getting back in a hurry.
You got to catch that ball on the full,
Oh.
Greg. Especially when they're Gilberts. And we've had back chat. The referees will not stand for it this year. Well, they haven't for a couple of years.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, there's no need. South B graders were yapping at poor old Robbie today, and he just kept penalising. Don't change his mind. Billy's put that one inside the 22. South's on the attack. Good first up line out.
Let's see if they can mix it up a little bit in the lineup. What else they've got? It was
Mate,
good.
Greg, how good is it to see ball boys? Great initiative from the NTRU to get ball boys for all games, including what's he called there? That's a strange call. NTRU organising ball boys even for B grade games, paying them a little cash incentive, packet of chips, can of drink, giving them an outfit. I think it's fantastic.
Were you a ball boy when you were a young tacker?
I used to run the tee out in Central West. I used to watch my uncle play out in Moray.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I probably did. I didn't run a tee out back then, sorry. I ran a little bucket of sand. It's come out the same tunnel. Ed Sheeran will refeed that. Sorry there, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't start the clock. We're about 10 minutes gone. So don't be deceived by the clock in this half. We'll see if we can fix that. We'll go to our IT man to see what he can come up with at the next stoppage. We're about 10 minutes in, so it's a better scrum from South. Tommy Hiramatsu with a one-hand pick-up. He's knocked it on. Dragons countering. Ball's out wide. He's picked up his 8.
Matthew Mallard's
makes the tackle. I'd say it's a penalty, Dragons. Potentially South's not releasing. No, he's called play on. South's have it. South's looking to settle. A box kick from Billy Byrne. That's a nice little kick. If that bounces, that's going to head towards the touchline. Great kick, Billy Byrne.
That's an excellent result for South. That kick. Matthew Mallard, the number 8, I was talking to him during the week, and he said that he's actually a distant relative of Johnny Eels.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
He said
Factual or non-factual? It doesn't matter.
No, it's factual. It's on his mother's side.
Yeah, right.
And he said that he didn't inherit any of the rugby playing ability, but it is an actual relative.
John Eels was okay, yeah. South's just getting their numbers right here. We've got a Dragons player down. The clock stops, so we'll just let our clock run through. It's about 6 minutes out.
So that's Runda Kandiri joining the field on debut. So
Dragons ball, clock back on.
he'll be excited.
Dragons secure. Oh, a banana from Sheeran. A beautiful kick. Ball finds the ground. Abelio Tenasia. Let's see what he's got here. Good D there from the Dragons. Forwards need to get around and support him. Good work from Souths. Billy Burns sees a little gap. Finds Brett. What would you call that when you're lurking down the side?
Seagulling?
Seagulling, that's it. Jordan Fazy hits that one up there. Like Kerasai with the headgear. Takes it back to the short side. 4 phases. He's got a Safa Havia there with him. Secured again. South looking to pick and drive. David Boyle, reigning Eric Johnson medalist, takes it short side. Brett Joyce, pick and go. Safa Havia takes it back to the open. Ball secured again. Like Kerasai with another hit. Hit and spin. South's not making a lot of metres. Good D by Dragons. Backs want it. Red call. Setter. He finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive. He's through. He's looking to set up. Abelli goes to half back. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over for the first try of the night. Great try, South. Good continuity. 7 or 8 phases there.
It's a great individual try from Setter.
Let's go to the replay here. Reggie there breaks that first tackle. They didn't stick it. Leg drive there. Vinny over the top. Sets it up. A belly into halfback. Picks up his uncle Setter and he does the rest there. Good try, Souths.
Disorganised defence from the Dragons there. They made it hard for themselves, didn't they?
We think we might have fixed the clock, so we're looking at about 15 minutes in. We might see. Sunshine Coast. I turn my mic on. Stefano with the kicking duties tonight. Didn't sound nice off the boot and it didn't look nice. South's 5, Dragons 0. We're 15 minutes in. Beautiful evening. What do you reckon, Greg? 500 or 600 people here tonight?
Close to that number. Yeah.
Still rolling in, bit of congestion on Abella Road here tonight.
Yeah, it was a car park packed, not a park in sight. It's a decent crowd.
Who's kicking off here?
That's Greg Smith. He's a bit of Dragons trivia for you. He's the cousin of Dragons stalwart Shane Walker.
Oh. He's a good player, Greg, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a very good tackler, let me say that.
Like Kerasai with a little inside ball there to a belly, and Belly's through. Good tackle there from Dragons, cut him down. Belly's made a good 20 metres there. Good continuity again by Souths. That's a charge down, that's play on, everyone's on side. No one contesting that. Dragons with an easy take. They held him up. That'll be a maul call. Dragons looking to drive forward. Maul called. So the call there, I think, you take that off a kick, you don't get the ball. Can be the only thing I've come up with. I didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grab a lottery ticket.
We'll have to get mic'd up to the ref so we can converse. And
Mate, that's something we're looking at doing.
Maybe we can do a third official for the tries as well. Fourth official.
It'd be great to have a roving sideline commentator as well. Do some half-time interviews.
Yeah, do we have a wireless microphone? I'll go down.
Catch up with the players as they come off. Dragons ball just inside their own half. Dragons head the short side. Little kick over the top.
Just
That's
a little,
gone out on the
too
full.
much wheat bix on that from Jonas. He'll be disappointed with himself. He's usually a very good kicker. He's got an AFL background with the Wanderers Football Club.
Brett with another nice throw. The jump wasn't quite there. Dragons pinched that one. Setter missed tackle.
The run from
Dragons on the halfway.
Matthew Mallard with the ball now.
It's a knock back. Let's play on. Someone's gone in there.
Cody Westrup.
Taken a heavy knock.
That's Hade.
It's like Asafa Havia has gone down there. No, that's big Gordon Pirrett. Didn't get his head in the right position there. Dragons on a roll.
Just need to get some clean ball, I think.
Some loose ball, but they've maintained possession. Abelli looks like he might have that. And he's got that penalty there to South. Not releasing. Billy Mern will drive this back down into Dragons territory. About a quarter of the way through this one. It's a good game. It's relatively error-free. Discipline's been good from both teams.
Yeah, the Dragons did get marched for back chat, though, so...
That's a standard.
Yeah.
South looking to go 80 without a yellow card. 25 in their last 21 games.
How many reds?
No, had a red in 2016. South losing another line out. Coach Brad, he'll be looking to fix that sooner rather than later. Darren's looking to have a little run there. Gains about 15. Good support from South. Fraser Suffren takes a pick and go down the blind. He's got support there again with him. It's a lazy pass from Setter there at first 5. Dragons take it. Playing advantage there.
It's Cody Westrup down the sideline. He's a big boy.
Cody's back from Queensland, yeah? Away last year?
Yeah, he's back this year. Good to have him back.
Little pass back inside.
Yeah,
Dragons clocking up a few phases, and there we go. We get that break in play, which we don't want to see. We want to see the rugby flowing. I think Jake could have played a little bit more advantage there. Dragons will pump it down.
They'll be looking to get on the board here, Dragons, in the danger zone. It's been a tight season, this one. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's very, very close on our President's Tipping Comp. You'll see in the NT News every Saturday. Last year a lot of the tips were the same, but this year you don't know who's going to win each of the 3 games from week to week. It's good.
Whereabouts are you on the leaderboard?
3rd, I think, mate. 3rd. I've tipped Souths in this one.
See how
I think I tipped Uni in the earlier one, so I may slip back. And I can't remember who I tipped in the other one. Cougars, I think. No, I might have tipped Swamp Dogs, actually. Oh, Fraser's suffering. He was on that. Dragons hold on to it. The 13 coming in from the side there. South will be lucky if they don't get a penalty. That was a heavy contact. Chuckle there, Greg. What'd you see there?
No comment, sorry.
Do we hit the replay button, do we?
No. Just my one-eyed dragonness, I think. Goal wrapped up on the sideline and taken into touch.
Good D there from the Rabbits. Dragons into touch just inside South territory. Let's see if they can get this line out right. That's our cameraman, you can hear coughing there. Doing a great work. Doing a great job, Tom Griffiths. South lose another one there. Drew Tobin cleaning up.
Heavy contact there in the tackle. Good run from Hade. Cody Westrop trucking it up. He's getting through plenty of work. Nigel Marr puts the kick through. He's actually doing the Shawnee Walkup weights program now. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's bulked up a lot.
Belly's down the sideline.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Kickoff.
defence. Belia Teneza. He's got great speed. He's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he still likes to try and run over the top of them. Great contact there. We've just missed it. We'll see if we can get the back end of that replay. He's copped one in the gonads, I think, there too, just quietly. We've just missed it there, sorry. That's time off. Can you pinch my pen? I'd say Belly just needs to sit down and put his head between his knees until he gets that feeling back.
Starts feeling human again.
He's just winded there. Great tackle. And great run from Abelli. He took that in his own 22. And he's injured about 30 metres downfield. Okay, Jake's called time on. Good play. I can't stop the clock for an injured winger.
What do you call people who hang around rugby players?
Wingers?
Yeah.
Nice. Belly's still down in back play there. He's tough though. Dragons feed. It's great feet there. He spotted a gap up the middle.
Good run from Greg Smith. It's Matthew Mallard with the ball. You can see the resemblance on the Eels side of the family coming through there.
It's a very John Eels type run, wasn't it?
James.
Oh, massive gap.
Lovely ball to Grayson there. That was a well-timed pass, wasn't it?
That was a great offload. Poor read from the South defence.
Dragons with numbers out wide there.
Steps back in, finding a bit of space up the middle again. Dragons finding some space through the centre.
Geez, question mark on the onside on the South defence there.
Darren Colton picks that one up off the kick.
Tackled by
It's a very loose
Rubin.
the ball. South just looking for some continuity, just settle play. Billy Byrne finds Vinnie Marn, loose pass, ball on the ground again. Belly with no gas, there he goes. Let's see what he does this time. He's cut back in. Great work. There's Reggie cleaning up the slops.
Damien Schubert with some heavy
Little
contact.
hospital, but great feed. He stayed on his feet. He stayed alive. South just need to selling it. They've got numbers out wide. Jordan Fazy with a good charge, good body height. Secures the ball. South's looking like no one really wants it. There's Javier with a great charge. Great run from Safa. Great clean out from the Rabbits. Big Gordon, pick and go. He's isolated. He's got Tommy Hiramatsu there with him now. He's found Setter down the short side. He's found Reggie. Great hands from Reggie. He's picked up Vinny. Back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu. Great try, South Darwin. Let's have a look at that one. Reggie Manu there. Scoring on debut. Good hands from Souths. Let's have a look at this. Ball settles. Billy looking to go to the open. Setter calls him back to the short side. Shapes to kick. Offloads Reggie. Reggie stays alive. Picks up Vinny. Back inside. 10-0.
Just a bit more evidence for the file that Vinny is a wizard, I think. That passage of play. Yeah.
Comments here on Facebook. Let's see if we can go through them. Stefano, he's kicked that one. That takes the score. South 12, Dragons 0. About 10 to go. Let's go back a few there. Hey James, what's the score? It's on the top of the screen, Levi. It's on the top of the screen, mate. 12-0. Chad Mum, we just talked about red cards. It's interesting we get a comment from Chad Mummy. Known for a yellow and a red. Mark, we're just trying to track down the score on the other field between Cougars and Swampies. We'll try and come back to you there. Dragon. Brett takes that one. South's looking to get out of their own half, but ball's gone down again. Can't blame that one on the Tsunamis.
Matty Mallard isolated there. Oh, ref seen something?
No advantage there to Dragons. We'll go back to the South knock on. Dragons will be looking to apply the pressure here in the last 10. Greg?
Yeah, good field position for them. Let's see what they can make of it. Hopefully string a few phases together. I think look for Ruben, the right side winger here. He's got plenty of pace and hopefully he can have a bit of a damaging run.
Anyone watching this live stream currently at Rugby Park, would love a couple of beers up in the commentary box.
Yeah.
Couple of mid-strengths.
I'm working up a sweat.
Or we can wait 10 minutes.
Can you know anyone you can yell out to?
That scrum. Oh, gee.
Just passed, but they've tidied it up.
That's good feet from Reggie. Great offload. Finds the Wizard. The Wizard comes back infield. The Wizard will be hard to stop from here. He offloads. He finds Fraser. Hail Marys it out the back. Oh, Darren Colton spills that one with the line wide open. Great play there from the Rabbits.
Just the
That was
last
good
pass.
play, yeah. A few Hail Marys there. Let's have a look at this. Good feet there. Reggie gets outside his man. Finds Vinny. Vinny comes back in.
Wizard-like.
That's a wizard-like. Look at that. Look at his sideburns and that dirty mo. That was a David Boyle Hail Mary, and Darren spills his lollies with the line wide open.
So, is there going to be a punishment for him at training for that?
No, we don't. We encourage guys just to work on their errors. We don't punish them.
Yeah, okay.
He'll be whipped.
Surely, like at least half a carton of beer.
Mate, Darren and Abelli actually head off tonight for a month. Short arm there to Dragons. The boys are heading over to Fiji. Billy has a couple of family commitments to attend to, and they're going to play for Tabadamu in the Mara Sevens while they're over there and make the most of the Easter break. So the boys are straight on a plane tonight after this one.
Well, that's good to see him getting some family time. A big loss for South.
Yeah, Billy, they'll both miss, I think, 2 or 3 games. I'm not quite sure there. Certainly the next 2.
What's the injury situation like for South?
At the moment, Bryn Templeman is the main concern, our hooker, our captain. So we're just waiting for another second opinion and see what the prognosis is with him, whether he'll be back before Easter. I'm not sure that he'll be back before the Easter break, but Bryn hopes to. Other than that, a couple of little injuries actually in B grade. Tom Ascioli injured himself tonight, but just superficial injuries, I'd say.
Yeah.
Bryn being the main one. Oh, sorry, Sweeney Falakakala. He hyperextended his elbow last week out at Fred's Pass, so he's missing tonight's game. Dallas Penatito unavailable through work tonight, so g'day to Dallas if you're watching on the live stream.
I just saw a Facebook poll on the NTRU page about him, and he was voted the best hamstrings and calves in the competition.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Fantastic hammies and calves. Rawiri Wilson away on leave this weekend, so he'll come back fresh next week. It's a high ball there from setter. And
Jonas Nicky returns.
Darren there. Great feet from Darren. He's going to have a little dart. Great step. Oh, show and go. He's beaten 3. He's beaten 3. Support has overrun him. Drew Tobin all over that. Has he got it? He has too. What a great steal from Ed Sheeran. Great run from Darren Colton though. Darren's taken that. Darren's taken that from inside his own 40 up to the opposition 22. Here we go. That ball hasn't found touch. Setter goes wider. Belly midfield. Belly will look to have a run there off the left foot. There he goes again. Slips over again. Good clean up there by Fraser Suffren in his run on debut for 2018. South's rising star last year. Tommy Hiramatsu picks up this guy having, it's probably his first touch of the game on debut tonight out on the wing. I don't think he's a regular winger, but getting a bit of taste of first grade, which is good. South very deep. Billy Byrne calling his forwards forward. David Boyle crashing that one up. David Boyle looking for an Irish victory tonight in the Six Nations. Ireland taking on Scotland later on this evening. South boys will be at the Parap watching that one. Parap Tavern, great sponsors. Some tight stuff here from Souths.
Gee, they've used the pick and go this first half.
Probably more so than I've seen in a few years. There's another one. Short side. Darwin there, a little bit isolated. Setter looking to get through the middle. There we go. And Setter's gone over next to the posts.
Another brilliant individual try from Setter.
I think that's shows what you do when you can hold on to the ball, tire out the defence, make tackle after tackle, and
yeah, South's definitely winning the continuity stats, I would say.
always hurts a try either side of half time in that 5 to 10 minute period. $17-0, kick to come. We're very close to half time. We think we've got the clock right. We'll see what the referee does. Try and whip over and get a half-time score on field 2.
And a couple of frothies.
And a couple of frothies. It'd be nice if the scoreboard was working. Setter converts his own try. It's 19-0. That's Bryn Templeman there running the tee off. So he's got a slow jog happening there. Might be promising.
Are you saying he might be faking his injury?
I know he's not faking it. He's drooling. Kick off there, hasn't gone 10. And South will get a scrum feed there. Jake's called that half time. Look at that, we were 100 seconds out. Take a little break, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive, he's through. He's looking to set up. A belly goes to half back. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over. The first try of the night. Great try, Sets. Good continuity. 7 or 8 plays.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Bob.
defence. Viliataneza. He's got great speed, he's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he's still got great contact there. He just missed the... Back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu, great try, South. Palmerston out the back. Oh, Darren Colton spills that one with the line. Down there, a little bit isolated. Setter looking to get through the middle. There we go. And Setter's gone over next to the posts.
Another brilliant individual try from Setter.
I think that's finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive, he's through. He's looking to set up. A belly goes to half back. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over. The first try of the night. Great try, South. Good continuity. 7 or 8 plays.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Kyle.
defence. Buildup. He's got great speed, he's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he still looks to try and run over top of them. Great contact there, he just missed it. From the Rabbits, Big Gordon, pick and go, he's isolated. He's got Tommy Hiramatsu there with him now. He's found Sam down the short side, he's found Reggie. Great hands from Reggie, he's picked up there, back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu, great try, South Darwin. Nice, but they've tidied it up. It's good defence for Reggie. Great off the finds the busy, but as he comes back in. This will be hard to stop him here. Offload, he finds Fraser. Palmerston is out the back. Oh, Darren Colton skills that one with the line. Down there, a little bit isolated. Setter. Looking to get through the middle. There we go. And Setter's gone over next to the posts. Another brilliant video for I think that's finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive, he's through. He's looking to set up. The belly goes to halfback. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over. The first try of the night. Great try, South. Good continuity. 7 or 8 plays.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Kyle.
defence. Buildup. He's got great speed, he's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he still likes to try and run over the top of them. Great contact there, he just missed it. Great hands, he's picked up there, back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu, great try, South. Palmerston out the back. Oh, Darren Colton spills that one with the line. Down there, a little bit isolated. Setter, looking to get through the middle. There we go. And Setter's gone over next to the posts.
Another brilliant individual try from Setter.
I think that's finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive, he's through. He's looking to set up. The belly goes to halfback. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over. The first try of the night. Great try, South. Good continuity. 7 or 8 plays.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Kyle.
defence. Buildup. He's got great speed, he's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he still likes to try and run over the top of them. Great contact there, he just missed it. He's found Setter down the short side, found Reggie. Great hands from Reggie, he's picked up there, back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu, great try, South. Palmerston out the back. Oh, Darren Colton skills that one with the line. Down there, a little bit isolated. Setter, looking to get through the middle. There we go. And Setter's gone over next to the posts.
Another brilliant individual try from Setter.
I think that's finds Reggie. Reggie has a little scooter. Good leg drive, he's through. He's looking to set up. The belly goes to halfback. Picks up Setter. And Setter's over. The first try of the night. Great try, South. Good continuity. 7 or 8 plays.
Fantastic tackle from
Great
Kyle.
defence. Viliataneza. He's got great speed, he's got a great step. He can beat most players one-on-one, yet he still likes to try and run over the top of them. Great contact there. I've just missed it. Back inside to Reggie, and Reggie scores on debut. Reggie Manu, great try, South Carolina. Palmerston out the back. Oh, Darren Colt. Second half about to get underway. We have an update over on field 2. Cougars were leading 10-5 at half time. Since the second half has kicked off, Cougars have scored again. So Cougars currently leading 15-5, kick to come. They're about 5 minutes into the second half over on field 2.
Zach Phillips' 100th game for the Cougars tonight.
Zach Phillips and Joe Tuisuva and Josh Milky Phillips last week.
So congratulations to the 100
Yeah,
club.
congratulations to the three of them.
Milky's been in the 100 club for a while.
It's a different club, that one. South kick off.
Good run there from James, the Dragons.
Oh, I love a good left footer.
They're using the left foot a lot tonight, Dragons.
Darren Colton at the back here. He's found a bit of space at the back. Impeded there a little bit in his run through. But great defence from Sky Wanahi. Let's keep it nice. Sky Wanahi. Sky and Reggie came to training on Thursday and got the nod for A grade with a couple of backs away, which is good to see. Oh, big Asafa, big charge there. He's stopped by Drew Tobin. David Boyle, workhorse. Jordan Fazy, Dragons defence up quick. South make 3 phases again, and a little error there. Poor pass out the back. Not sure what happened there. South just not securing their ball at the back, and good D by the Dragons.
Yeah, a bit of a better start to the second half from the Dragons. A bit more organised.
Jake not happy with that. He's going to call it up for a reset. What can we expect to hear from Dragons? GT, deep kick, run it, drive the scrum.
I'm expecting field position play. We got a number of good kickers in the back line, off both feet too, as you've seen tonight. So that'll be the go-to.
Who's playing in your orange headgear there? First
So
five.
that's Nigel Marr.
Oh, that's Nigel.
Yeah, he might not recognise him. He is doing the Shawnee Walker
I
program.
should mention that, and that's why I don't recognise him.
Yeah.
Shawnee, no doubt, will be watching the live stream. Didn't see Shawnee out there in the earlier game.
He was there. I think he came off for a bit. He might have got injured, but he's having a good season as per usual.
Dragons a little bit sloppy at the back. They've maintained possession. It's knocked back. Let's play on. Oh, the short ball was on there. Nigel was through. South defence rushing up. Drew Tobin just taking a settler. Did a primal session with Drew last night. He's a machine, mate.
Yeah.
Doing a workout on a Friday night.
He said he's actually a bit sore today.
So am I.
Unless if the coach is listening, then he knows he's ready to go.
No, he wasn't there last night. That was Thursday night, sorry. Wednesday. It was last week. Nigel will look to drive this into South Territory. And he'll find touch right on the halfway line. Not sure who that
Came nice off the boot.
Yeah, that's a good kick.
wasn't it?
It's the Gilberts, mate. I tell you, it's the Gilberts. We can see a tsunami ball there.
Saint of Mines are
Yeah,
prevailed.
good work from the Dragons hooker.
The refs
He
intervene
said,
and
put that tsunami ball away. Give me that Gilbert. Smart play.
Ronda Kandiri coming off. That was his A-grade debut. 18 years old, so it's a fantastic effort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jinx.
Buy me a Coke. I mean, buy me a Land Rover.
Slowly go through all the sponsors. I'll get you a Big Mac later on. Good hands there. Pick that one up around his ankles, and here we go. Dragons are away, and Tommy Hiramatsu's put him into touch. Good tackle. There we go. The 11 not wanting to give the ball away again. All you need to do is let go of the ball. Brett Joy's not happy. It's fiery, Brett. Brett's new to the club. Another Kiwi.
He'll like the sponsors. Tsunami.
Tsunami. Well,
Yeah,
Tsunami. Like,
tsunami of anger.
like Marty O'Brien said 2 weeks ago, Tsunami make fantastic kit, and they make the kit for South, and they have done for years. We're just not overly impressed with their balls. And Brett's given away a penalty there, and the coach won't be happy with that. It's uncalled for.
I think the penalty is for no arms in the tackle.
Okay. Well, yep.
Maybe just a talking to for the
Still gave away a penalty.
argy-bargy.
It's good to see a bit of argy-bargy. There's a little right foot half banana kick there. Dragons about 25 out on the attack with the ball, line out, set piece. Fraser drifts across, picks up Setafano, and he'll drive that deep into Dragons territory, into the 22. Dragons field it, and we'll look to find touch. Abelli has knocked that on, I think. Yeah, fair call there. Can't argue with that one, and you can't blame the tsunami balls there, unless it was a tsunami ball. Can only blame it if it was a tsunami ball.
Yeah, the players are just, they got to adapt to a new ball every week. That's a big turnaround for the Dragons. They were lucky to get that knock on there.
Yeah, South's looking to counter attack and drive deep, and good clearing kick. South's error. Cameraman just lost his beer. He's just found it at the back. Solo. Darwin DMG, great sponsors of NT Rugby. Good sports. Scrum there from Souths. Drew Tobin will pick it up. He's very close to the sideline there. Dragons looking to shift.
Not much on there for Dragons. There's Damien Schubert, club stalwart.
Damien's come off the bench tonight, has he?
Yeah, he did. Nickname goes by the nickname of Showbag.
Big second rower there. He's put that on the boot. Billy Byrne cleans up. Sloppy pass. Darren will have a run here. He's found the Wizard. The Wizard steps off his feet. Steps back inside. Straightens up. He'll go to ground and secure that. Backs will come in and clean out. Good clean out from Reggie. Darren Coulton to halfback. And Billy Byrne, that one downfield.
Finds Nigel Moe on the full.
It's not the best kick chase, but at least they're in a line. And great contact there from Asafa Havia again. He's having a screamer of a game. And a little knock on there from Souths. A few errors creeping into the game here at the 10-minute mark of the second half.
I think it's the Gilbert balls.
It's time to go back to Tsunamis.
Sorry, Tsunami. Come back.
They do a great rugby ball. Coca-Cola, great sponsors of NT Rugby and the hottest sevens that potentially might be moving to October or November. Greg, what's your thoughts on that? Do you have any thoughts? Did you know about it?
It's news to me. So they want to move it to the middle of the build-up?
Yeah, no, a proposal's been put out to bring the sevens in line with the rest of the domestic sevens circuit to attract more teams and some international teams and state teams, and also for the Mozzies
to
use the sevens circuit for the lead up to the Nationals at the end of November, yeah. Especially with Central Coast Sevens folding. There's a gap there in the circuit. We've got Brisbane, Noosa, Byron Bay, potential for Darwin, then potential for teams to head to Singapore if they want. And then a 2-week break before the Nationals.
Teams travelling will get a shock with the weather.
Oh, mate, it'll just be as hot as January. Less chance of rain.
Yeah.
There's never been a cyclone in November. There you go, another stat. Or October. Not a stat, fun fact.
Fun fact, eh? Matthew Mallard.
That's a good
running
run.
the ball.
Loose ball there from Dragons. Billy Byrne cleans up the back, and the Wizard, he's put that out on the full. As soon as that left the boot.
They don't teach that at Hogwarts, do they?
You could see the expression on his face. He knew he'd put that one.
He's probably saying Sacre Bleu.
Not a noted kicker, Vinny. There's a couple of South players down, cramping up. I believe it's the 2 second rowers from last week that have stepped up to the front row this week. Jordan and Brett. Jordan's slotted in at hooker and Brett's gone to loose head. They've put their hand up to go up front with a couple of injuries and a couple of unavailabilities today. Big Alan Foster.
They do
our
look
new
tuck it
recruit.
out.
Big Mal Brown out there just testing his knee and his ankle, and I think we need to bring back the sponge in the bucket of cold water. That fixes everything.
Yeah, it is good. I don't know why they don't use it. They're outdated technology.
Stephen Early suggested South would look to go back to the half-time oranges and the sponge in the bucket of water.
Times certainly do change.
Riveting commentary.
Do you have any halftime rituals that you follow?
I like to make sure my mouth guard's secure, whether that be in the my shorts pocket. I used to put it in my sock, but that's a bit unhygienic.
Yeah, I use the sock.
Oh, great contact again from Havia. Yeah, Dragons with a bit of space. And they've gone into touch out on the one steel stand side of the ground. The crowd asked not to sit over there tonight, Greg. That's why we can see empty seats. But the 500-600 people that are here currently in the
Yeah, I believe they're
eastern side grandstand.
renovating that grandstand to make it 4 stories to fit the capacity of the people here.
Scrappy line out again from South Darwin. A real issue that they'll need to fix before they head out to Palmerston next week. Belly picks up a loose ball. Offload. Great hands from Thakal. He's gone to ground. He'll set it up. Atanasia at halfback. Finds Reggie Manu. He's gone to ground there. Good D from Dragons. I think someone to go into halfback. Billy Byrne arrives. Jordan Fazy. Crash ball. Back to the short side. Billy ducks on. He has a little dart. That's his first dart for the night. Drew Tobin all over that again. And just a little knock on from Drew. He had that. He's good over the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he originally was playing as a flanker in his junior days, but then slotted into halfback out of necessity for the team. Fun fact about Drew, when he was 18 years old, he actually used to play with a flowing ponytail. So
That's a very fun fact.
yeah, one of only 2 Dragons players to wear a ponytail.
Who was the other one? You?
Tim O'Neill.
Oh, Timmy.
One of only 2 players
He's
on the
got a
boys
bun,
team.
hasn't he? Has he got a man bun?
Yes, that's correct.
Same thing. I first crossed paths with Timmy E in northwest New South Wales, where Timmy's from, in Inverell. I lived out there for a few years. And Timmy played for the Inverell Highlanders, the juniors down there.
Yeah.
A little bit over 10 years ago now. Oh, great run from Havia again, over the advantage line. Pick and go from Boyle.
Any relation to Susan?
They're twins. Okay, what's he got there? I think the clean out might have entered from the side. Penalty Dragons. Approaching the halfway mark of the second half. Still 19-0, no points in this half. It's been a bit stop-start. We're looking for that free-flowing rugby. South looking for one more try to secure that bonus point. Dragons looking to put some points on pretty soon to put themselves back in.
They do need to try lift the team.
Big Gordo Pirate cleans up that loose throw over the back. Hiramatsu pick and go. David Boyle again, great leg drive. Loving being back in the back row, out of that hooker position. Havia, back to the open side. Brett Joyce, good support there from Lai Kerasai. Jordan Fazy. Fazy Fazy getting the phases happening.
He's doing his phasey play.
Billy Byrne will look to go out wide now. Thakau. He's got Reggie on the wrap. Darren Colton. Great feet from Darren. Offloads to the Wizard. And the Wizard crashes over. Great little try there.
Nice wraparound play.
Going.
Thakau looking to convert. Finish try. He's hooked that one around to the left. South's leading 24-0. 20 minutes to go. South's getting the 4-try bonus point.
When you're thinking next time of buying a pair of new boots, can you do me a favour and not buy white ones? It's been really difficult to tell what's ball and what's feet in some of these breakdowns. There's a special request from the cameraman there.
I didn't quite catch what Ocean Hippie just said, but I'm sure it made sense, like everything he says. That's just made the 10. Great kickoff. Okay, Dragons looking to hit back here. Matt Sharp onto the field. The number 19 jersey. South with the turnover. Billy Byrne, he finds setter. He's going to kick deep, and he's got, it's a knock back there. He's got a belly chasing. Dragons are going to put that back in over. Here we go. Sky with a rare touch. Let's see what he's got. And he picks up Darren. No, loose pass. Darren to clean up. Setter will look to get out of there. Scrappy at the back there. That ball hasn't gone out. Dragons will counter here. Put that one back down. Darren Colton will take that. Let's see if he has a little run. Offload to a belly. Belly through the middle. He's away. He's got the fullback to beat. Picks up the support. Setter Fano, and the setter will go underneath the posts. And he's picked up Lai Kerasai. Great try from Souths. That noise you can hear is the sweet sound of a
Refreshing
Ale,
Coca-Cola.
correct. Coca-Cola, great sponsors.
Hear that Land Rover just drive past?
And that's a Coke Zero you can hear. I like my Coke Zeros.
Just like the Dragon score.
Ooh, like that one there. South 31, Dragons 0. Still plenty of time here, 16 minutes to go. This will be a bit of a mental battle now, I'd imagine, for Dragons.
Yeah, but
If they look at the scoreboard, well, the scoreboard's not working, so that's probably in their favour, but 16 minutes is a long time. There's Tom Ascioli in the crowd.
hopefully Drew can
He's watching the live stream live while at the ground. Nice, Tommy.
spark his troops.
Another great kickoff from Dragons there. They've really put pressure on Souths with their kickoffs.
Greg Smith.
And something's happened there and a penalty to Dragons. Oh, Matt Sharp. Matt Sharp's just dropped like he's been shot. I hope that's not an Achilles problem.
I don't think he's being shot. We're not playing out at Malden today.
Oh, jeez. There we go. A nice spicy 15 minutes of commentary to come. Matt Sharp, he's struggling to get back to his feet. Wearing the famous 19 jersey, which I love. It's an XL, or might be a double.
Give a quick shout out to Todd McManus, who's watching from the ACT.
G'day, Todd.
He's complimenting us on our commentary.
Yeah, Matt Sharp not getting back to his feet. No, that doesn't look good there for the substitution replacement player. Had a good game in B grade. New to the club this year as well. I think Sharpie hails from Narrabri out in central western New South Wales. Blue ball, I think.
Sharp by name, sharp by haircut. It's a tidy dude.
Yeah, it's tidy, isn't it? Has played a bit of rugby in Brisbane, and I believe he's a school teacher. And I hope that's not his Achilles. And, Big Mal Brown helping Sharpie off there. Club legend Evan Needham running out to offer some assistance. Look at that guy. Played about 30 games of over 35 Masters rugby today. Then came and played 70 minutes of B grade.
Gee, he's moving well.
I thought he was on the bench for A's, but his boots are off. He might be preparing for the last 4 games tomorrow.
I think the Masters is continuing tomorrow at Mendel Beach, isn't it?
A few South boys having a run around for the Palmyra Pigs from WA. We didn't get to put a team in this year. Dragons got a team out there? How did they go today?
It's the old Dingoes they're playing under. I'm not sure how they went so far, but find out in the NT News.
Alana Pirrett there, obviously related to Gordo. Watching online the live stream tonight. Dragons ball, Dragons on the attack. Souths have pinched that. And Drew Tobin's pinched it back, but there's an indiscretion in there somewhere.
Incorrect ruck entry.
No, Sharpie's not FIFO. Sharpie's a school teacher up here in Darwin. It's a good run through the middle there. Who was that, Greg?
Greg Smith.
Greg again. He's having a strong game.
Yeah, his presence is being noticed. Oh, there
we go.
That's Rhonda Kandiri on
Great
debut.
ball.
Gives the ball to Schubert. What a try.
Bit of lazy defence out there, and Dragons go in. Great try. Let's watch that again on the replay.
Ronda will be very happy with himself for that. It's an outstanding pass.
That started with Greg's run there through the middle. And the short side. And who passed that, sorry?
Ronda Kandiri, first game in A grade. He was
yeah.
playing under 17s last year.
Great
Plays a very unique brand of rugby. I'm a very relaxed guy on the field and off the field. Very versatile player. He's actually is a hooker a lot of the time, and he has played one game at fullback. So
wow,
there's a spread for you.
It's a fun fact. Who we got here? That's Nigel there. You can see the orange headgear. Now, the goal kickers have a certain amount of time to take the shot at goal. So the tee's coming out a little bit late here. So Nigel will probably need to rush more than he would usually prepare for his kick. I think they get 90 seconds, is it?
Nice. Sounds about
right. As a goal kicker, you know.
You're mainly field goals, aren't you?
He's right on the touchline. And that'll fall short. Dragons on the board. Is that try? 10 minutes to go. South's leading 31-5. And Billy Byrne has been replaced. Looks like Brody Dregg has come onto the wing. And Sky, who we haven't seen much of tonight, will push into halfback. Interesting move by Brad. I think Sky's a hooker in rugby league, so perfect role for. There's an accidental offside, unintentional. South will get the penalty.
I think we can notch that one down to fatigue.
So Sky Wanahi, number 14, is going to move into the halfback role. Setter will drive this down close to the try line. Let's see what South can do. Has that gone out? Yep. Let's see what South can do with their line out here. I mean, a bit scrappy tonight.
Bet you they go to the middle pod.
I don't think they know what pod they're going to. Dragons have pinched it again. Charge down. Brett Joyce picks it up. The South's very lucky there. Great ball there from Sky. He certainly passed the footy. Inside ball from Setter. Big clash there. Vinnie Marn still on his feet. Still going. Good clean out. Tommy's held on to that one. A loose ball. Knock on. Playing advantage here. Dragons will look to get out of here ASAP. Nigel Marr standing down the short side. But it'll come back to the middle. I'll kick it. Well, you've got to be careful there when you're kicking through the posts. And that's play on in my book, so I reckon knock on advantage, you kick it, it's play on.
I think the South coach will be disappointed there.
Yeah, South had a real opportunity there to put some more points on. Just rushing things. A nice close picture here of the scrum.
Charles is afro front and centre. I think it's about time the afro made a comeback into mainstream culture.
It's a good scrum. Good scrum from both teams. where the south winger, he was standing at the back there, so the Dragons have found touch. And that's play on. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh. Oh, I don't know about that.
Forward pass, is it?
The touch judge is he's getting a few questions asked of him there. So he's found the mark. Brodie's behind him. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a disgraceful decision. I'm sorry. That's poor. Trying to promote free-flowing rugby. Greg cut me off there.
It's a good pass if you're Jared Hayne in the NFL.
You're kidding me. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll be watching that one back later.
How's he gone there? Ed Sheeran, he'll get up and go again.
Ooh, turnover.
Brett Joyce with a great steal there.
Very good steal.
Good leg drive. He's laid the egg there. Great ball, cut out there. Reggie Manu, good feet again. Oh, he's great on his feet. Great offload there to a belly. A belly's through, he's got his support. That's Vinny, that's the Wizard again. The Wizard just needs to go to ground and settle it. Dragons off their feet. Oh, Darren with some dancing feet there on the short side.
Is that a Michael Jackson tribute?
That was. And a turnover. Another turnover.
Interesting option
There
for
we go,
Nigel.
playing advantage, South ball. And Setter's gone through the middle. Playing advantage there, knock on Dragons, tried to get the pilfer. Only about 4 minutes to go. There was nothing wrong with that pass.
I thought it was controversial.
The decision was controversial. The pass was a humdinger. That's what a quick line out is. Someone just got, oh, they got an injury there. Who's that coming off?
That's Matthew Mallard. That's a big loss for the Dragons. Vice captain. Hopefully he's not too seriously injured.
Hopefully just a cork or something. It'll be right for next week. Who you got next week, Greg? Back to round one.
Round one, Swamp Dogs.
Is that a home game for you guys?
We had one last week. I'm not sure. So
It's a run of home games next weekend, so yeah, it must be. Great tackle again from Brett Joyce. He's having a fantastic game. Besides the penalty he gave away. Rush defence there. South will take that. Gordon Perrott there to secure the ball. Sky will look up to pick up a runner there. Vinnie Mann. Oh, Brett Joyce. There's that seagulling play.
he's having a bit of a battle with the winger.
Fraser suffering. Okay, South's a bit flat.
Oh, mismatch.
There we go. Belia Tenasia. He'll get his first try of the night. Good try, Souths.
Oh, ref seen something.
I think he's just awarded the try there. South's 36, Dragons 5. Thacker lining this one up. Two from 5 at the moment, Setafano. He'll be coming to the James Tadassel goal kicking practice session on Tuesday. Goal kicking 101.
Has he considered switching to drop kicks?
Might have been some stoppages on field 2. The game's still going. I don't have a score update. Swamp Dogs have just scored a try, but they must be very close to full time with the game here on field 1. Only a matter of seconds left. And Setters missed that one. Score remains 36-0. 36-5. Sorry.
Has add some respectability to the game.
Possibly the last play of the game here. Dragons kicking off. Oh, look at that. On point again. Right to the 10-metre mark. Dragons winning the kickoff. And that's play on. Oh, okay, he's called it.
Really?
Greg Smith does have all the skills. He's
Mate, his
versatile
kickoffs are
player.
absolutely sublime. South line out. Oh, that's scrappy.
Speak of the devil.
Greg Smith cleans that up. Dragons about 25 out on the attack. What can they do here in the final play of the game? We have that at full time. Jake's playing advantage here. This is usually a time of the game where we could see another 6 penalties and maybe 2 or 3 yellows. Inside ball. Oh, Ed Sheeran. Oh, what a great tackle. Fraser's suffering.
Hit the replay.
Oh, that's a try saver and a half. Okay, Jake's playing an extended version of 40 minutes. But let's have a look at this tap. A great ball here from Ed Sheeran. Watch this one. He takes a quick tap. He finds Nigel back on the inside very late. Nigel's through. You think he'll get there. Fraser just hangs on. 2017 emerging talent.
Was a good
Fraser
tackle.
suffering.
In the 80th minute, chasing hard.
Well, it's about the 85th minute now.
Territory time. It's all right.
Karama time. Local time. See if we can get a little 100-metre effort here from South just to hit the 40. Since the goal kicking didn't get us there. Short arm. South need to tap and go. It's a short arm. There's no point kicking it here. And Billy Byrne will kick it out. They've had enough. Souths have had enough.
What was that?
And that's not out. That's play on. If he touches that, it's a penalty. He's offside. South's ball. He's about 10 metres offside. But anyway. Oh, Fraser's suffering. Fraser's had enough. He's just played 85 minutes of good rugby. South victors 36 points to 5.
Congratulations to Souths and a good win for them. Thanks, Jimmy, for teaming up with me on the commentary box. And thank you. Good night.
Out. It's like a 2-second delay.